Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to this small tutorial. So today I'll be showing you how to get an avatar for your YouTube channel just like mine. TYP, that's me. And now as you guys have been knowing, I have partnered with Awesomeness TV. It's not for the money, it's for the banner and stuff features so I could do stuff. Anyway, I was a YouTube partner, but that was getting quite boring. I want to do something big, so I just left that. I know it's a stupid decision, but sure, I want to get a banner like that, so I really like this. Now I got myself a matching avatar too, so I'm gonna show you how to make that. It's pretty easy, and you're gonna need Photoshop. So basically all you do is go to File, New, and make sure your width is 800 as well as your height. Both need to be 800 and they need to be in pixels, and the rest just leave it as it is and just click OK. Alright, now we got this white thing. Now what you do is go into your layers tab that's over here, and double click onto your background to unlock it, which means you can start editing from it now. Now you can either right click it, or you can just right click, you can double click it, or you can right click and click layer from background and just click OK. Now you can right click it and click blending options, or you can just double click this and it should pretty much pop up like this. So alright, now once you are here, you can mess around with stuff, but first of all what we need to do is get the colors. So now I'm going to be doing that first. So I'm just going to go to color gradient overlay, which gives this nice gray and white effect. You can change that too by just double clicking it and the option should pop up, or you can just click on color overlay and have it, but I don't like it. You can change the color for that too, but I just want my gradient overlay. That's enough. It's pretty cool. So you can mess around with the colors. You can choose different colors, but I'm just gonna stick with this, and you can pretty much just change the color here, but I am pretty much fine. And you can just choose different types of ways of how the color should be spread around. So it should be different. If you want, just go ahead, choose what you want, because that's not gonna make a lot of difference. I'm just gonna go for normal because that's pretty cool. Now you can align how you want your scale to be. If you want it to be darker, just make it 10 or stuff. And if you want to make the black part go, just scale it more. So you have, and just play around with it, if you know what I mean, right? Just see, as you can see now, I have got it to 143. So black is a bit, and it's not too much, and it doesn't look stupid. So I like this pretty much. So I'm just gonna make it a little more, so it becomes, yeah, that's it. That looks pretty nice. So once you're done with that, you can now mess around with stuff. Now I'm going to add in some strokes. You don't have to do that. Just put in. You don't have to actually mess around with all that for this, but you got to do that for your text. So once you're done with gradient overlay, you can just click OK. Now I have this awesome color screen. Now what you do is you got to create your text. I'm just gonna create my text there. TY, holy shit, that's big. All right, TYP. Make sure it's the biggest, and it's the biggest size, and it can fit in the box, because you don't want it going out, do you? It would suck, I'm sure. Alright, so once you're there, now once you're done with that, just position it however you want. And make sure it's in the middle, because you don't want your thing to go somewhere else, and make sure it's within the layer, within the picture, the layer or background, whatever, otherwise it will just get cropped out. So likewise, do the same thing for your text. Right click, layer properties, okay, right click, blending options. And now is where the main part comes. So I want this color to match with the background, so I'm gonna take the same gradient overlay, and I'll get this. See, look at that, ain't that awesome? Now you can play around with it. Like I'm gonna play around with the scale maybe, because you can mess around with that stuff, and probably you can do more stuff with it, but I'm pretty much alright. Let's see, vivid light, no, I don't like that. Hard mix, no. Hue, no. Color lumen, this isn't bad, but let's just increase the scale to make it a bit black and gray, and then you can do the rest. Just click drop shadows, so you can make the shadows and increase the distance, so there's like a bit of a shadow that can be seen there. You can do inner shadow also, like there, as you can see the inner shadow. I can increase that too, but just keep it on low or something like that. I'm just gonna keep it in 6. You can go for outer glow, that gives the kind of an outline border. Now you can change the opacity of it, whether it should be seen or not. Just make it a bit, because you don't want it to be too bright there. It won't look great. I mean, it won't look that good. Actually, it doesn't even matter, because you can choose your inner glow too, but I don't want that. I don't like that. You bevel and emboss. You can click that, and yeah, you can choose your texture, like, and you can change it, but I don't want that. Oh yeah, and you can do your contour. How you pronounce that? That gives it a nice, you know, slight grayish background, which is awesome. Then you can go in for stroke, which gives that nice dark border, but I'm gonna reduce that a bit because it doesn't look too good with the black and the gray there. So I'm just gonna make it a bit. There you go. You can again, you know, darken it. You can do stuff with it. I'm just gonna keep it normal. Then you can go for pattern overlay, that gives this awesome blue color effect, and you can change that in fact, but I don't want that because mine is. And you can go for satin, which again gives a nice kind of thing to it, but you guys can just mess around with that, I'm sure. But yeah, so, and then once you're done with messing around with this, just click OK, and you are pretty much done, I guess, because this is all you can do for your avatar. So go to File, Save As, Desktop, make sure it's JPEG, JPG, JPEG, come in JPE, and name it whatever, and just save it. And you're pretty much done, guys. So I hope this helped you guys. I'll see you in the next tutorial for whatever I make. See you, enjoy.